their tail. Over.
Target is in the water. Over.
Engaging hostile targets. Right. I'm hit!
Landed a shot! Get in. Taking cover!
Filming is commencing.
Received, we are trailing the target. Received, we're going to ram the target. Take the vehicle out, now! Units, prepare to stop the vehicle. Going in for a tactical ram. Control, we are pursuing the target. Preparing to intercept vehicle. I'm in pursuit of the target.
I had them. Where did they go?
Making things worse.
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect.
Control, we have an officer down.
Let's tread softly.
That's something.
That does it. Stand down now.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Go, go,
Suspect! Get all 3 units to my location.
Stop! Fucking hell!
Control, we need officers to assist. Be advised, we are on the trail. Officer down. I say again, officer down. Total the target vehicle.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Driving into the vehicle, over. Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle.
Control, you're still on the suspect. Over.
The suspect is now fleeing on foot.
Taking cover. We have a runner. Shit! Where did they go?
We are inbound. Stand by.
You better not wait.
Runners are on their way to the suspect.
Somebody help that officer. Over.
Shots fired!
There's our suspect. Over.
Force them to a stop. Target breached the checkpoint. Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Immobilize that vehicle.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
Immobilize that vehicle.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Immobilizing the suspect.
Received. Ramming the suspect. Force them to a stop.
Driving into the vehicle, over. All units, we are after the suspect.
Not here.
I'd rather not have to kill you today.
All units, force this suspect to stop. Putting an end to the chase now.
Trapped here!
It's time to play.
Neutralizing hostile targets. In the target. Over.
Total the target's vehicle. Repairing to intercept vehicle.
Units, prepare to stop the vehicle.
badge. All units, we are after the suspect.
Take the vehicle out, now!
They passed through the checkpoint. Over.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over. There's our target. Over.
Thought I had.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Time to stop this for good.
They're through the checkpoint.
Come on, out with you. To last position.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
What's all this?
Finally.
Target
That
is
took
long
longer than
gone.
usual.
Disengage. Over and out.
Leave right now. Fuck is shit. Bollocks. To turn themselves into authorities. Praise.
Hacked vehicle identified. Searching for the source.
It's you, isn't it? Dead sick. I never thought. I put it out there hoping, but you actually showed up. Brilliant. You've really lit a fire in Nine Elms.
It's what we do. So, you have information for us?
There's something fucking wretched going on in the old power plant under the mall. I noticed these Albion boats coming into the docks, right? So I decided to have a look-see. Snuck down there. It was like one of them spy movies about secret prisons in the Middle East. I watched a boat come in, and some Albion goons dragged 2 people off it, handcuffed and with black bags over their heads.
Jesus Christ.
There's more. I recognize one of the hooded blokes by his clothes. An anti-Albion activist. Real guerrilla type. Understand?
So, Albion's using a black site to detain any dissidents or political threats. Easiest way to silence them, I imagine.
Exactly. DedSec, you have to help these people. Put an end to whatever's going on down there, and I'll help spread the word.
Is there another way into the site? A head-on assault on a secret Albion facility? Sounds like suicide to me.
There's an abandoned section of the power plant that's accessible.
I've browsed the available Battersea blueprints and extrapolated the most likely location of this Albion prison. You should be able to access it through the power plant.
On my way.
They're here somewhere. Drone.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
Ready to go.
footage, I don't think it's working.
Yes, obviously.
Someone stashed a news drone here. You could use that to help you navigate the power plant.
Secret Albion prison for political dissidents right under our noses? The people of Nine Elms won't stand for that.
I know they'll rise up, but not until we show them. And freeing the people being held in that old power plant will show them.
Too right.
one big torture dungeon. People are brought in here and submitted to punishment until they break. Then they're probably made to disappear for good.
That's so horrible. They're torturing information out of them.
Let's just get them out. They've suffered enough, don't you think?
The control console will open all the cells and turn on the lights. That should allow the detainees to escape.
Beautiful. I'm so glad you were able to help those people and expose that site. Albion won't be able to do that to anyone else.
We did a good job.
Nine Elms is ready to stand with you all. Albion's influence on this borough is over.
Great.
Thanks for everything, DedSec. The word is out now. Down with Albion.
That'll put the entire borough on notice. The first-hand accounts from the people who were in there will certainly fire up Nine Elms. Job well done.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to DedSec. With you on board, we'll be unstoppable.
I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of London's jokes. They use me. Save them a ton of money and possibly even some...
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Responding to the call. Over.
Right, close this fucker down. Control, we have sighted someone with a firearm. Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over. Bystander hit. I say again, bystander has been hit. Control, can I get some assistance? Over. Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Putting an end to the chase now. There's our suspect. Over. We are trailing the target.
Alert to HQ. This is pointless.
Sunway pain, spectrum transfer escape. Eardrum pressure in a way that resistance is sending them astray. Hold on tight to the right, I will aim. Drive to the page, sign the report and try to get aid. Subliminal every word you say. Brain flex. For the rest of the state, bend your brain, waste function sections to relax from the internet. Vision from uncomfortable stress, pushing eyes, twisting my mind.
For many years, London enjoyed a steady decline in nearly all types of crime. Then, the trend abruptly reversed. In particular, crimes against visible minorities have seen a steep surge. What is fueling this? Join GBB tonight.
Hello, 999? Someone's been hurt.
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
You're dead sick, right? Got a situation you can help with.
Well, if I was, I'd be an idiot to say it, wouldn't I? What's the situation?
These Clan Kelly guys, they're out of fucking control. Torched my mate's shop because he wouldn't pay them protection money.
Christ, that's terrible.
I know the main two that did it, but the police won't lift a finger.
Well, if they won't put in the work, someone's got to. We'll put those gangsters away.
It's worth a shot. I'll owe you whatever the fuck you want if you help me out with this.
I've got your coordinates for those two Clan Kelly goons. Scrape their optics for data. If I've learned anything about humanity, it's that there's something in literally everyone's text history that can get them arrested.
Grand.
Just like a bee, man. Not like a giant, but like a beekeeper. There's robot bees and everything.
Have you been doing that?
Please pay the amount on your notice in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
Share you, Direct!
On all of you!
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby. There it is. You can hack in from there.
Better not be a rat. I'm gonna break your nose!
Yeah, I'm gonna move in for a peek.
That's one criminal scraped. Now let's see about their friend. Both of their optics are squeaky clean. They're smart.
Bollocks.
Did I underestimate these goons? Is there a lesson in this about humility and... Oh, no, never mind. I've traced their comms back to a remote server. I'm still amazing.
Might learn something there. Let's have a poke around.
Help! Now!
inbound to hostile. Anyone have visual? Anyone? Control, we're heading back.
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location.
Shit!
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Fuck this!
Alright, let's finish this.
Transfer complete.
We just sent you all the evidence you need and plenty more besides. Even the broke sad sacks at the Met should be able to do something with all that.
Can't lie, I'm fucking impressed.
If you want to pay us back, we could use people like you in DedSec. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm ready to make a difference.
Excellent. Our little posse's growing. Welcome to DedSec.
Fuck yeah. Ready to help make a difference.
Very nice.
hostiles near your location. Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Heading to cover!
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Target has crossed a checkpoint.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the
Auto
city.
drive now enabled.
Not with Cass at the top.
Brilliant. Those mercs wouldn't be able to control the city without Cass. But we can't half-ass this. I hope you have a good plan.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Have been blamed for a number of deaths this year alone. Visit GBB as we look at the system and why.
Hello there. Have you got an hour to set the world right?
Of course.
Citizens, be advised. Your activity is being monitored by CCTV.
They'll never know what bloody brilliant. But aren't Andy seriously serious? Kids game. Run through your hands.
Are you sure you can still throw straight?
Selfish and gets the reason everything's gone to shit.
Ah, very nice.
London, and you look like you might be one of them.
Are you dead sick or something?
Let's say I know people who know people, understand?
I'm putting an end to this. Over. Any sign of the target? Anyone?
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is very suspicious.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. It's cool. No need to get worked up.
Getting arseholed and throwing bits of metal around has got to count as training somehow. I'll give you the bad news first. One of your operatives has been kidnapped. Also, there's no good news.
Shit!
Lucky for you, I was able to track down a likely suspect in the few seconds it took you to formulate that angry grunt. She's an avowed enemy of DedSec with a personal grudge against us. Finding her should lead us to our operative.
I'm on it. Hey, what was in this?
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Okay, let's get introduced.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
I know these paranoid types.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Right, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Yep. Oh, yeah.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
Could I use the windows up there as an access point?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I'm on it.
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left her at home. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... Well, if you let me finish... Right. It's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in.
They shouldn't stick around.
Please, leave! People are dicks.
Look at this.
All right, so be it.
Help me.
God, this is just infuriating.
Me! It's dead. Hell, trouble. Dead sex here.
That crosses the line.
No, thank you. God, I think it's time for me.
Twat!
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Received. Moving in hostiles' direction.
Swine!
Can anyone see the suspect?
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
I'm honestly kind of impressed with just how many traps he's got set up in here.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I'm on it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
What's up, mate? Hard to blame people who just want to make enough money to live. Normal jobs won't do it anymore. The price.
Move! One more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, let's calm down and talk.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Albion doesn't take resistance fighters.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait, stop! Albion knows your location. You have to run. Now!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish! Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Yes, we already know this. Come on, why else would I come here otherwise?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to end us and he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that. Fuck, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fuck! Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over. Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem, and people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
I already have enough problems with Albion. Just leave me alone, okay?
Tower of London security is very tight. It'll be almost impossible to get in.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Hello. You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
They don't scare me. This is why I joined DedSec. If Nigel Cass is unveiling a new project to a bunch of city bigwigs, we need to get in there. I can't imagine it'll be good for anyone.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send me their info.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
I wish I had a dog. Not one of those tiny annoying things. A real one.
You're it. Ready to go?
Always.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken-by-the-system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
All right. Just another day on the job.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Hot. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. Cease and desist, or you will be restrained. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Combat mode engaged. Oh! Stand down! Go out the target.
Coming back. Controls are on the suspect.
Seems that manky little nerd supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you could... If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken-by-the-system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
I still can't believe Albion took over the tower. Seeing it like this is heartbreaking.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
does this mean?
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
This was considered by historians to be the famed sword, Excalibur. Later, archaeologists were able to date the sword to the early 8th century.
Fair point.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the record is going?
Everything is proceeding on the ship. Mr. Cass is
Bed and boots before coming in. Like I haven't got enough to do. Dealing with construction.
Everybody's under that microscope. Everybody's subject to our random.
I heard someone saying DedSec was back.
They better not be. It's just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have models.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Will not solve anything. If you ask me, this DedSec. You've been up there lately, terrorist.
There are some parts of the city that need a woodworking over with some heavy boots. This
You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always the element that's going to resist all, right?
Sure, but I've got to be taking care of them, none of it.
You mean DedSec? I've heard some talk on the street that they may be back.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in their head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
How's it going? Seemed a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know. But if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed for... I don't know how long.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones.
These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
Sleep now. Good night. Who the fuck is that?
Lousy maggots.
Have I seen you before?
Hurry.
I got you. Fuck you. Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.